What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Today we're at Six Flags Darien Lake in Darien Center, New York. My second to last Six Flags park, and I can't wait to be here. I always enjoy visiting a big new park for the first time. This isn't too big a place. I mean, 6 new coasters that we're gonna be able to ride today. They have 8 total. 2 of them we won't ride. One of those is that Vekoma SLC over there. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And they also have a kiddie coaster we can't ride, but I'm really excited for the rest of the lineup.
I'm excited to be at a new Six Flags park. I've wanted to come here for years. It's not that far from me, but I'm finally here. Honestly, this entrance is kind of eating.
It is really good.
With this one.
They absolutely did. Yeah, this park has a lot of history, actually. It opened in 1981, but it's exchanged ownership so many times. This was a Six Flags park a long time ago, but it's also switched between Herschend and Premier Parks. Six Flags only reacquired the park in 2018, and it's only been a Six Flags again since then. But when they came in, they obviously changed up a lot of things like this entranceway, which looks absolutely fantastic. Park name went from Darien Lake to Six Flags Darien Lake, and I'm really looking forward to getting in here, see what changes there have been. Of course, I don't have anything to compare it to, but I have high hopes that this park could be really nice. Let's do it. First ride of the day is going to be that Eurofighter over there, Tantrum. This is the same layout that you can find in Galveston, Texas on the pier there. It's Iron Shark. This opened in 2018. It's a very short layout, like only a couple elements, unfortunately, but it's a really fun ride. It's smooth and it's really fluid. So I definitely enjoy this model and I look forward to getting a ride on Tantrum. So far too, this park definitely looks like a Six Flags, but not necessarily all in a bad way. I thought it was going to have kind of an identity crisis because of how many ownership changes it's gotten over the years. The only thing I will say I'm not a big fan of is I don't like the overwhelming amount of blacktop everywhere. In that way, it definitely reminds me of a place like Six Flags America, but you know, it is what it is. Otherwise, presentation's not half bad so far. But yeah, check out that layout. Should be fun. Up we go on Tantrum. Love the vertical lifts on these. They are crazy, man. Yeah. And we got Gerstlauer's Beyond Vertical Drop.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh! Woo!
Oh, this is glass smooth. Damn.
Whoa! Oh, I love that moment. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
First ride of the day. That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, we just got a ride on Tantrum. Actually, 2 rides. She was like, you want to go around twice? And we didn't even think we'd be riding that twice today.
We were literally the first riders. There's no one else. It was
oh, yeah.
So funny.
It was good fun. I really enjoyed that layout. It is short, like I said, but it's all fun. It's all high quality, well-executed stuff. The Beyond Vertical Drop, obviously, is a highlight for me. I mean, just an incredible drop. But all the inversions are fun. There's this one random twisted airtime hill in the middle of it that's, like, really crazy. Yeah, it's a good ride.
It's very smooth and very, like, every element is very enjoyable. It is just short. That's the only thing. And it's very low capacity, so I'd imagine you might have to wait a while for this on a busy day, but it's fun. It's a good ride.
That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we didn't have to wait at all. It is very short, but everything that it does well. So I think it's a great fit for the park.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it's a very nice fit for a place like Darien Lake. All right, let's head to Ride of Steel, the park's headlining attraction, Intamin Hypercoaster. I love this ride at Six Flags America. It is a clone layout, but it's a lot of fun. Ride of Steel here opened in 1999. It was the original Intamin Mega Coaster, opening 1 year before the identical coaster at Six Flags America over in Maryland, as well as Superman the Ride, that original layout at Six Flags New England. And this is a really cool layout. A lot of people give it crap because it has some random moments of straight track, like really elongated helixes. I don't deny that the layout's odd and weird, but there's some really good airtime on this. It's a really nice ride. And I, for one, cannot wait for it. I think it's going to be the best coaster at this park. Up we go, more than 200 feet on Ride of Steel in the front row. This looks absolutely awesome. Oh, wow. We are way up here. Oh, man. Woo! Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh, my God! Wow! That's awesome. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Never-ending helix! Oh, Greg! Oh, over the water! Wow! Oh, that's a great airtime moment. Woo! Oh, this layout is so weird. Oh, man. Whoa! Wow! man. We just got off of Ride of Steel. We actually did it twice, once in the front and
We
once
did it
in...
3 times. Because they have one train, so you
Yeah.
in the front. And let's say there's like 4 parties in front of you. That's like 20 minutes.
You're like,
Literally.
he's never getting on.
yeah, like,
And by the way, let's make it clear, it's not that they're choosing to run one train, they only have the one train. And it's actually, there were some rumors a while back that they were planning to get rid of this ride because they only had that train. The park quickly debunked those rumors, which is good. And this is a great ride, they definitely shouldn't get rid of it.
And they should give it a repaint immediately.
Yeah, they should give it like a new Superman
yeah, call it
re-theme.
Superman. Give like a Superman area around it. Because even the area around the ride is like a little strange. It just deserves some love.
It does.
Deserves a refresh.
You could tell it deserves some TLC. But just looking at the layout, obviously it's very peculiar. It's no secret. I mean, that ride has a reputation for that. But it's really fun. I mean, the sense of speed is excellent. It's a really long ride, which I appreciate. Over the water is definitely great. That's a nice change of pace from Six Flags America, where you're kind of just gliding over grass and maybe a little bit of forest. But with that, the setting makes a lot more sense, which is good. Like even on the straight track, you're over water. That's definitely nice. Yeah, solid airtime. It doesn't seem to run as well as the one at Six Flags America. It jitters quite a bit, in my opinion. It's still smooth enough, so it's not a big issue or anything. But
And the airtime just wasn't as great. Like, it's also the morning and it's a little chilly, but still.
yeah, I think the weather might be working against the way this is running. It's definitely a little bit cold out.
Yeah, I think I like the Six Flags America one better, but I did get like night rides on that, so maybe I'm a little biased. But this thing, it just needs some love. It needs another train. It needs like a better like station, queue line, name, everything. Like it just seems old and like strange.
I can see that the Superman Ride of Steel re-theme has to be coming soon. And
There's this area at DC.
yeah, and this park has been doing refreshes on a lot of attractions here. The Boomerang got one this past off-season, so we'll check that out later. Mind Eraser, the SLC's getting one this off-season. I totally see this coming in the future. But no, still a really good ride. I'm sure it's the headliner in the park. It was a lot of fun. I definitely do prefer it in the front though. Getting your face peeled off just from all that speed is definitely crazy. All right, we're gonna get a ride on Predator up next, right next to Ride of Steel. This is a Din Corporation wooden coaster. Dins have a really bad reputation for being terribly rough, and for the longest time, this did have that same reputation. However, GCI has since come in, Great Coasters International. They put a lot of their steel Titan track on this layout. So while that absolutely does diminish the possibility of an RMC, which is very disappointing because I feel like that would be an absolutely outstanding fit for this park, it does at least mean that this layout should be overall pretty smooth, which I'm looking forward to. All right, it's time to try Predator. I'm really not sure how this is gonna be. This has a really bad reputation, but over the past couple of years, they've added a lot of Titan track to this. So maybe it won't be that bad. I love all the lakes around here. It's really beautiful. Woo, here we go. Come on, Predator, don't beat us up too bad. Whoa! Oh, nice, that's good. Oh, Titan track coming up. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, it's like, it feels like a different ride now. Whoa. Oh, airtime, wow. Oh, wow. This is a good ride. Woo. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Woo. Oh, not bad. Woo! Oh, there's lots of airtime. Whoa! I enjoyed that a lot. Damn, okay, we just got off at Predator, and that was one of the biggest surprises of the trip, in my opinion. We got a front row ride. I actually went ahead and did it twice. That was absolutely great. Operations aren't so good. They're only running the one train on this also, so that's a little bit disappointing. But other than the operations, that was a really fun ride experience, honestly. The Titan track sections are all extremely smooth, and there's loads of airtime on these hills getting pushed over them. But even the wooden sections are not rough at all. They've been doing a great job maintaining that. It's an epic ride, honestly. I do wish they RMC'd it, though. I feel like this layout has so much potential and the park deserves investment. However, nice alternative though. I really like the ride the way it is now.
Yeah, no, that was not bad at all. I was expecting that to be like kind of awful except for the Titan track sections, but even the wood sections like weren't bad. The Titan track was amazing. It was so smooth. And that ride just has so much airtime actually. Like it's not a bad layout in the slightest.
Yeah.
I really like that. That was
Yeah, that's my second
surprise.
favorite in the park above Tantrum.
Yeah,
and honestly,
that was
it's
good.
close to Ride of Steel for me.
That was really surprising. I've heard bad things about this ride, but that was really great. Like literally every single hill I got airtime, even the transition after the drop, I got airtime going into that. Like it's so smooth. I'd take it over Tantrum for sure.
We got a nice Vekoma boomerang to get on now. 1998 this opens, but they actually did some retracking to the vertical loop on this during the off season, which is very random. I don't know how much this needed it or anything, but it's a boomerang. These can be rough. Yeah, looking forward to it. Haven't been on a boomerang in a while. I will say too, we're trying to access the other half of the park, but it's not a full complete circle. You have to like go across one of the bridges or something. It's very peculiar park layout. All right, we're climbing up the lift. Row 3. I didn't care to do this in the front. I've done so many boomerangs. If it's like all the others, then it's not going to be too big a difference. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh! 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 Oh, not that bad. Woo! That's the new loop. Hey, that's pretty good. That loop was very smooth compared to the rest. Oh wow, look at that location though. Backwards! Whoa! Whoa! Oh man. Oh, those don't make me feel very good, man. Hey, I mean, that boomerang wasn't the worst thing ever. It is pretty generic though. I've done so many of those at this point. It's not comfortable. Going backwards in general on coasters is starting to make me feel queasy as I grow older, unfortunately. But I do like the retract loop. That was definitely the best part of the ride. It was fairly smooth. The rest, yeah, pretty standard boomerang roughness. Not great.
Yeah, I hated that. I even tried to keep my head forward on the Cobra roll and everything. I still banged around. It's so uncomfortable, and I did not like that.
You know, it's a wonder why there's so many of those.
Yeah, it is very, very odd. But it definitely wasn't the worst boomerang I've been on.
No, it wasn't.
The loop was noticeably better than the rest of the layout. I didn't end up getting any headbanging, just kind of kept my head forward, but it is starting to make me a little bit sick going backwards on those things. I'm okay now, but I don't know. And the colors were pretty.
I'll tell you what, the boomerang looks great along the water though, as does Moto Coaster. Really like all the bodies of water around this park. Very weird to see one of these at a Six Flags park. Got a flywheel launch on this. Red, green. Oh! Wow, that was intense. Oh my God. Woo! And random straight track. Woo! Whoa! Oh, it's so weird. You know, that was weird, but I liked it. It's smooth, great launch. That is definitely the highlight of the experience. But yeah, it does meander a little bit. It's a little bit of an odd layout, but still enjoyed it. It's a good family coaster for this park. Definitely a nice addition to their lineup.
Yeah, that was definitely, like, the launch was really good. But then after that, you just kind of go up high and then you waste all your speed, like, meandering around. I wish there were more, like, drops. Also, the location is the strangest thing ever.
Yeah, it's not easy to find.
Like, the boomerang's right there, but you can't get there from there. You have to go all the way around this lake and over this weird bridge and all these weird, like, you just get into the entrance itself. It's, like, so strange. It's weird, but, like, it's a good addition, I guess. It's good.
That was so fun. It was definitely like a unique experience, and the launch was a lot of fun, and I like the trains, and that's pretty much the only good things about this ride, but like
it's a nice
cool.
family coaster.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention you're literally like me forward and riding on what is basically a motorcycle.
And the restraint goes on your back. So it's not like Hagrid's. It's like, it's weird. It's definitely very different. I've never done anything like that.
It's like that on Tron. All right, one more coaster to get on. It's gonna be Viper over there. Nice aero looping coaster, and actually the first roller coaster to send riders upside down 5 times. Yep. This looks like a really nice layout. Opened in 1982. Down it goes. Looking forward to this. People do say this is a really good aero looping coaster. Up the lift of Viper. Last Viper I need to ride between this Park Match Mountain and Great America. Let's see how this one stacks up. Here we go. Hopefully this isn't too rough. go. Oh! 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 Wow! Oh! 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 Ouch! Oh! Ah, this is rough. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh man! Oh, lots of trims too. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's the best part of the ride. Whoa! That helix at the end was the best part, actually. I've got to say, I'm pretty disappointed by that one. Definitely the weakest of the Viper coasters at the Six Flags parks. It's not maintained well at all. That was rough. Except there was a helix at the end that was smooth and it was fun. You had a tunnel and yeah, that was definitely the best part of the ride. But all the inversions were definitely janky, man. Wow.
Yeah, that was awful. I just kept my head forward. I thankfully avoided most of the headbanging, but like, I don't know, there wasn't really much of a redeeming part of that ride at all.
That sucked. That was awful. Like every element was just like banging my head, and like the profiling was so whack, and that was awful.
I gotta say, I miss my Viper back at home in California because that was not great. I think this needs a refurb too. Give it vest restraints and it would actually be a fun ride because the layout's good. Wanted to show this too while we were over by Tantrum again. Of course, we got the Vekoma SLC Mind Eraser over here. Now these SLCs have reputations for being some of the worst coasters in the world, but the ride's closed for the entire season. We will not be riding it, but it's for the better because it's going to be reopening with Vekoma's vest restraints and some retrack. So it's going to be a lot better when it comes back. I know Six Flags America in Maryland is doing the same treatment to their SLC. That's reopening this year. That should be a lot better as well. Yeah, this is good on them. I'm really happy to see that they're doing this. Not even 3 hours after we got in the park at open, I think we're calling it a wrap. Yeah, we got all the credits that we wanted. We got plenty of re-rides. Things went really smooth here, which is good. In terms of the park itself, it's nice. There's definitely room for improvement. No question about it. Operations were the biggest thing here. Very poor. One train on basically everything. The coasters that didn't have one train, very slow moving. Ride of Steel, that line, like there wasn't even that many people, but yeah, it's just brutal how slow that moves. Blacktop around the park's not the most glamorous either, but I do really like the natural beauty aspect of it. A lot of beautiful lakes around here, which is nice. And the landscaping around the park has actually been quite wonderful too. I've seen a lot of really nice stuff. I can definitely see how they're going in the right direction too. There's been lots of TLC done to this place. The Titan track on Predator, the refurbs to Boomerang and Mind Eraser, just as an example, I'm sure the Ride of Steel one is coming inevitably.
The park itself is actually nicer than I expected, but some things are a bit weird. Like there's no music in some areas. The layout is quite strange in some areas. Like the placement of rides is really strange. But like other than that, it's kind of nice. Like there's just been not many people here today either. So maybe that's why it feels a little strange, but it's a good park. It's better than I expected, and I hope Six Flags invests in this in the next couple of years.
Yeah, like another big coaster could do wonders in this park. I'd love to see like a Family Thrill multi-launch coaster. That could be an amazing fit. An RMC Raptor could be good. Of course, RMC Predator, but they have the Titan track, so that's very, very unlikely now.
This park is cute. Like it definitely is a lot prettier and like more well laid out than I thought it would be. It's still, I don't know, it's lacking something. Some aspect of the atmosphere is just missing. Yeah, more music would definitely help, and I don't know, maybe just a little more love overall.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk about the no music thing too. You put more speakers around this place, blast some music, and suddenly this park's atmosphere is twice as lively as it is now. But yeah, overall, had a good time here. It's a nice park. Last major park of the trip too, but we do got one more small one, Seabreeze over in Rochester, which we're heading to now. So I'll see you guys then. That will be a separate vlog. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.